I want to show you a quick tour of my front yard. No, not everything's perfect, but I got a beautiful view of the mountains and we have quite a few blooms and it's overcast and beautiful. Come along. We'll start here by the driveway. And some things are looking a little crispy from our hot summer. And then in a different video, I've been working like crazy on this driveway bed this season. Those are volunteer sunflowers. But that's not a volunteer sunflower right there. That's a volunteer kitty. Hello, bitty bat. She's been loving that table lately. Should we get closer? One kitty. Two kitties. Hi. What you doing, huh? Are you on my table? Hello. And if you go into the jungle of sunflowers, you don't have to leave. You're fine. You're fine. You can stay there. Yeah. The jungle of oh, she left. The jungle of sunflowers. You will see the mighty Thor. Hi, baby. So cute. Okay, sorry. Got a little distracted. Back to my flowers. So right in front, volunteer sunflowers that I've been cutting for the rabbits. And then back here by Thor, I have tons of pots for dahlias, straw flowers, and tomatoes, and another Thor. Hi, baby Thor, where are you? Sorry, I can't help the baby talk. All of this is asters, and I'm not sure I'm gonna keep those. I got some weeds in here, a big stupid grasshopper. Get off, dumb thing. Okay, let's see. One of my favorites are the sun cherry. I ate a whole bunch yesterday, so let's go look at that dahlia. Over here in the pots, I have Vilma tiny ones. Here we go. Here's some I can eat. Sun sugar. Sun sugar. Ugh, dropped it. Gosh. And then a whole bunch of pots. Just wanted to show you the one dahlia that's really pretty. Southern Belle. And then I have a cucumber growing up there. I've been working over here, but it's kind of hard. We've really been having fun with sedum lately. All the different types of sedum. I live in a desert. Those were all winter sown. This was a winter sown flower. Blanket flower. I love my peach rose. The middle section still needs help. I was able to do a lot, but I still got to get in there. See how pretty? Winter sown coreopsis. That is a climbing rose that I'm going to need to get an arch of some sort or move it. Look at the variegation on this hibiscus. I almost like the variegation better than the blooms, honestly. Over here in these pots, right away you see a gorgeous, that pretty cafe au lait. You're beautiful. It's not focusing. Oh, my camera's having issues. More tomatoes. There's another cucumber. This one is lemon cucumber, and it is so good. Even small like these, they're still really good. I just kind of take off the fluffy stuff and then eat them. Yum, yum, yum. Very crunchy. Got some squash in there. More tomatoes. This bed is getting a whole new makeover. Look how fun this pot is. It needs water. Volunteer tomato by my front door. Do you guys have volunteer tomatoes that you just let go? This bed needs help. I'm putting wood chips everywhere on my roses so that they have more moisture, and I spent hours unearthing my roses over there. I'll show you, but this used to be a jungle that the cats would go through, and I'm like, I need to know where things are. Volunteer tomatoes that the rabbits get to eat and the birds get to come and play with. Over here, that tomato needs help. This grass, I love it, but it's kind of taken over here. And it's the same thing with over here. I took out a whole bunch of this white aster. It was very weedy looking. And then my son helped me put tons and tons of wood chips over the top of those roses, and hopefully they'll start looking good again. I'm really happy with this bed. I've been working on this thing forever, it seems like. My son and I have been moving wood chips. Oh, that looks like it got cracked. Was it broken? Or did it get snapped off? Weird. That's a Gemini. I love that rose. And then that's a Dr. Huey that we got to take out. And under this craziness, I moved a Double Delight that wasn't doing very well where it was because it wasn't getting enough water. So I buried the heck out of it. And then if you'll see some of these beautiful roses, Mountain View. This one's the South Africa rose. Really quite gorgeous. Lamb's ear all cut back. It looks really pretty. This is what it looks like not cut back. It sends up these seed stalks that are kind of ugly. But if you cut it back, look how nice it looks. It does have brown at the bottom, but it's still a pretty ground cover. I love this little daylily. Isn't it beautiful? A little tiny little daylily. Okay, let's go from this section there. Okay, over here, we got some daylilies that need to be divided up a little more. Beautiful sedums. I bought these recently and they already went to seed. That's frustrating. Yes, I need to weed. Can't quite get there, and I hurt. Isn't everybody tired by August? I love that rose. So pretty. I have one hydrangea in here, and I need 50. This thing's looking sad. We're gonna mulch it really good. See if it was just stressed from the summer that we've had. This volunteer Coreopsis is on the sidewalk. We might have to put that back into the flower bed. This spot's pretty. And then these are gorgeous, but they're kind of closed up for the night. We have 3 rose bushes there that have been giving me color. This is a rose. I don't think it's gonna make it. I moved it, but look, it's pretty dead. But we buried it pretty good to see if we can give it some moisture. We'll see. I live in a desert. Look how pretty. Okay, the last couple beds over here. The median strip is looking so good right now because I cut back all of the stuff that looked pretty gross. So we've got yarrow, lamb's ear. I think this is a volunteer black smoke bush, and I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to make it an ornamental, maybe. Yarrow, salvia. The middle needs a little help. Yarrow, sedums. I think what I'll do, well, I'm going to back up just a tad and go to this side. I've been working on this corner a lot. We still have so much grass and weeds in there that still need to go. This is a Coreopsis that's finally growing from seed in the winter sowing jugs. Artemisia looks really good. See more Coreopsis. That snapdragon was winter sown. This is a white sage that was winter sown. Isn't that fun? This corner could use some color and some help, but it's still beautiful. Delphinium. This is the little lime. These hydrangeas. I cut on them too much though. Look. These are winter sown. Oh, maybe that's not a coreopsis. No, because that leaf, this is a coreopsis. See, that's the same leaf, right? This one's fuzzy though. And that leaf is not fuzzy. Might be a surprise. We've got these awesome Gloriosa daisies that I winter sowed. And some cosmos daisies. I love that bush. I put it in every one of my bouquets. Let's get closer so you can see it's pretty, not just... It's starting to get burnt up by the summer. It looks best in the spring before it starts blooming. And then the blooms are amazing. Early summer it's pretty. By fall it is pretty crispy actually. Okay, which side should we start? Let's go back down this side. I'm trying, there's actually brick under there. I'm trying to make it a soft spot for your eye, but then I keep getting volunteer plants in there. Look at this sedum. I love sedum. When it starts getting really long, I'm gonna start, sorry, getting distracted, propagating it. Here we go again. Can't stay away from the sunset. More sedum. Yarrow everywhere. Lamb's ear in the middle. Look at the coneflower. Here's the newer, no, this is a newer one right here. That's the newer one down there. These are starting to get old. The birds love these. Okay, we're losing light fast. I had to stop and talk with a sweet neighbor. So, you know, I got a lot to do in this bed. A lot of new plants like these Veronicas. I love the color of these asters coming up. And one of my favorite things is over here. Look. Starry, starry night, starry hibiscus. I have some new daisies. Over here I'm going to put some new roses in those spots that have a whole bunch of wood chips. The roses are in a lull, but hopefully we get some good weather all the way till October, and I will still have a lot of roses coming on. I love this bed when it's in full bloom. This bush is looking sad. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep that. Over there I have a lot of hostas. I'll show you more pictures because it's getting dark. And then this pot garden has been really fun this year. All these different pots. Coleus from seed. Different ground covers. It's been really fun. And then we'll just finish over here on these beautiful, kind of a different view, but I gotta get closer. Look at the size of that hibiscus. Isn't it just glorious? Oh, it's so pretty. I love the dark. Hibiscus need lots of water or they drop their blooms. See the dark and the gorgeous bloom. This purple rose is pretty. I hope you enjoyed that evening stroll with me. Maybe you can see the mountains up there. So, oh, the weather's nice. We're actually starting school in the morning. I'm not working. Look at the glare. Woo! Let's see, any glare off? I'm not working because I had a back surgery recently, 6 months. And I'm doing great, but I'm still on pain meds, not strong pain meds, but I'm not quite ready to work yet. But I am working my butt off on my yard and my house and carting children back and forth everywhere. So, see ya. Bye.